Hello, welcome back. I'm Chaitya Abhishek De Silva, an undergraduate of the JAMA Institute for Advanced Technology. Welcome back with the question series of Database Management System 1, and today I'm here with the question set 26. In this question set 2, we're going to discuss the same question scenario that we had in question set number 16. And as the first question, find the sum of the marks obtained by Amanda Moses in all the subjects of the first term. And as second question, what is the sum of the marks obtained by Nissan Saravik, a student studying in class 11B for all subjects in the second term? And as a third question, find the sum of the marks obtained by Sachitra Vikramasinghe. They have provided us the index number STS003 in mathematics science in the first term. And as the last question, find the sum of the marks obtained by all the students of class 11B in the subject of mathematics in the second term examination. So then let's move to Hades SQL software. So in the first question, you have to find the sum of the marks obtained by Amanda Moses in all subjects of first term. So then let's start the select query. Select. Here we use the special keyword called sum, as we have to find the total marks. So then inside the grimace mark, we give the column name as mark, and then use the from keyword from the student exam mark record table, as it contains the marks. And then we use an inner join here, as you need to join the student table as it contains the details about the student. So then the student, and we use the on keyword to specify which column of the student table is linked with the student exam mark record table. On student exam mark record table dot student index number equals to student table dot index number. And then again we can use an inner join, and then let's join the exam term table as it contains the term names. We can use the on keyword, and then student exam mark record table dot exam term id equals to exam term table dot the term id. And then at last we can use the where clause, and then inside the grievance mark we can give the term name equals to inside the quotation marks first term, and then we can use the and keyword, and we can give the first name equals to inside the quotation marks Amanda, and then we can use the and keyword again. Inside the grievance mark we use the last name equals inside the quotation marks Moses, and at last the semicolon. So then let's execute this query. Here we have obtained the sum of the marks obtained by Amanda Moses in all the subjects of the first term as 265. So then let's move to the next question. There's asking what is the sum of the marks obtained by Nissan Vikramasinghe, a student studying in class 11B for all subjects in the second term. So here too we have to find the sum of the marks of the student called Nissan Vikramasinghe, student studying in class 11B for all subjects in the second term. So then let's tab the select query. Here too we can use the keyword called sum, as we have to obtain the sum of the marks, and we can use the from keyword and the student exam mark record table, and we use the inner join here. And here too we join the student table, then use the on keyword and student exam mark record table dot student index number equals to student table dot the index number, and then we can use again inner join, and then we can join the class table as it contains the classes, and then we can use the on keyword, then we can declare student dot class id equals to class table dot the class id, and then we can join the exam term table. We can use the on keyword and the student exam mark record table dot the exam term id equals to exam term table dot the term id. and then at last we can use the where clause, and then inside the grievance in mark we can give the first name of the student as, and then we can use an and keyword, and then inside the grievance in mark we can give the last name column equals to inside the quotation marks the last name of the student, and after that again we can use the and keyword, and inside the quotation mark class name equals inside the quotation marks 11b, and then we can use the and keyword again, and then inside the curly brackets we give the term name as equals to inside the whole curly brackets, and then at last the semicolon. Then let's execute this query. Here we have obtained the sum of the marks as 248.56, and then let's move to the third question. They are asked to find the sum of the marks obtained by Sachitra Wickramasinghe, the student index number they have given in mathematics and science in the first term. So then let's type again the select query. Select here too. We can use the sum keyword as we have to find the sum of the marks, and then inside the grievance mark we give the mark, and then we use the form keyword, and then the student exam mark record table, and then we use an inner join and join the subject table, and then we can use the on keyword, and we can give student exam mark record table dot subject id equals to subject table dot the subject id, and then we can use again inner join, and then we can join the exam term table on the student exam mark record table dot exam term id equals to exam term table dot the term id, and then at last we can give the where clause. Here we are not needed to join the student table as we have the student index number. So then inside the grievance mark we can give the column name as student index number equals to inside the quotation marks stu003, and then we can use the and keyword, and again inside the grievance mark we can give the term name equals to inside the quotation mark first term, and then after that again we can use the and keyword, and then we can use the and here, and here in this question we have two subject names to find the sum of the marks. So then here we can give inside the grievance mark the subject name subject name, and then here we can use the in keyword. Likewise, you are using in a subquery we can use the brackets, and inside that we declare relevant values as mathematics, and then the comma, and again the single quotation and the science, and then at last we can give the semicolon, and then let's execute this query. Here we have obtained the sum of the marks as 101.74. So then let's move to the last question. Find the sum of the marks obtained by all the students of class 11B in the subject of mathematics in the second term examination. Here we have to find the sum of the marks obtained by all the students of class 11B in the subject of mathematics in the second term examination. So that let's type the select query again. Select here too we can use the sum keyword as we have to find the sum of the marks, and inside the grievance mark we can give the column name as mark, and then the from keyword is student exam mark record table, and we can use the inner join. Here we have to use the student table as it is the table that linked with the class table, so we can join the student table on student exam mark record table dot student index number equals to student table dot index number, and then we can use the inner join again and join our class table, and then we use the on keyword here, and then we can give the student table dot the class id equals to class table dot the class id, and then after that we can use an inner join again, and then we can join the subject table, and we can use the on keyword and student exam mark record table dot the subject id equals to subject dot the subject id, and then we can again use the inner join, and let's join the exam term table on the student exam mark record table dot the exam term id equals to exam term table dot the term id, and then at last we can use the where clause, and then inside the grievance mark we can give the class name equals to inside the quotation marks 11b, and then we can use the and keyword, and again inside the grievance mark we can give the subject name equals to inside the quotation marks mathematics, and then again you can use the and keyword, and inside the grievance mark we can give the term name equals to second term, and then at last the semicolon, and then let's execute this query too. Here we have obtained the sum of the marks of the students of class 11b in the subject of science in the second term examination as 301.06. So in the question set 26 we mainly focused on the keyword called sum, and let's meet to the next question set number 27, and bye for now.